What if I told you that this guy right here made over $8.3 million in the past couple of years with his own online business without any employees, without running paid ads? You probably would not believe me, but this is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. This is Justin Welsh, and today I'm going to go over his entire funnel, which is actually quite simple and something that you can replicate, but I'm also going to talk about his whole content system so you can also replicate his top of the funnel system as well, because it's actually something that I'm doing as well for my own LinkedIn. Now, before we start, let me give you some basic info about him. He's made over $8.3 million in online income at a 90% profit margin in the past couple of years. He's getting a lot of impressions. He's got a lot of followers and a lot of traffic on social media. Now, let's start with Justin Welsh's funnel. He's posting actively on X, LinkedIn, and Instagram. In fact, he's posting 2 to 3 times a day. Now, you might ask yourself, how is he able to do that without burning out? The secret here is actually that he's making written posts, first of all, and second of all, he's got a content matrix system set up, which is actually a system that I use for my own LinkedIn as well. LinkedIn is actually the platform I'm most active on and where I sign my clients on, right? This is how I acquire my clients, via LinkedIn and via long form YouTube content. The thing with the system is that you generate a content matrix, which gives you ideas for different content, and then you're able to plan out and schedule your content ahead. So you always have an idea and content bank ready to go. So even if you go on vacation, you still have pieces of content that you can post without you overthinking, without you needing to record 15,000 videos and editing them, right? So you're not spending a lot of time creating content if you have a good system set up. Now, if you want a video on how I make my own LinkedIn posts, which is actually based on Justin Welsh's content system, comment below and I'm going to do that. Now, let's go back to his funnel. I want to go over his LinkedIn funnel because this is probably one of the most interesting and important pieces of his info product business. Justin Welsh treats his LinkedIn like a landing page. And let me click on this button right here to open up his LinkedIn. Now, once you land on his LinkedIn and maybe you saw a post of his or something, right? You can see that he's treating it like a landing page. So he's got a banner, which is promoting his info product, one of his info products. Like I said, he's got 4 info products. He's got a very clear headline, helping 100,000 plus solopreneurs build a fulfilling life with a profitable online business. And then if you scroll down, you can see his about section. This is one of the most underrated LinkedIn tips that I'm giving away to people. So the secret here is to treat it like a LinkedIn post. For those who don't know LinkedIn, the way it works is that the first 3 lines of a LinkedIn post, everyone can see, right? If you're scrolling through the LinkedIn feed, you can see the first 3 lines just like here. In fact, here it's actually the first 4 lines in the about section. But then in order to see the rest of the post, in this case, the rest of the about section, you actually need to click on the see more button. So you need to have a very compelling hook in the first 3 or 4 lines in this case. Here, he's literally telling his story. He's built 2 companies, or he's helped build 2 companies past a $1 billion valuation. And then in 2019, he burned out. Now, I'm actually curious, what happened? I click on see more and then I can read the rest of his story. In a way, this acts like a sales letter, right? Because in the end, he's promoting his courses. And he's saying basically, if you want to learn more about how I did this, how I managed to get all of these numbers. Now, here is actually saying $9.3 million, which is crazy because I actually count on 8.3. So he's actually making more than expected in the past couple of years, which is crazy. Now, that being said, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that he's promoting his newsletter. I'm going to talk about his newsletter fund in a second. And he's also promoting his LinkedIn OS. So if I click here, you can see instantly go from undiscovered to growing and monetizing your LinkedIn account for $79. Very simple, low ticket product. I click on this button and then I can check out and purchase it. Very, very straightforward. So let me go back and talk more about his newsletter funnel. At the end of every post that he makes, whether on X or LinkedIn, he's promoting either one of his info products or he's promoting his newsletter. And this is how he gets you into his email list and newsletter funnel, which is called Saturday Solopreneur. So every Saturday, he's sending out one actionable tip to launch, grow, and monetize your internet business in less than 4 minutes. Very, very straightforward. Now, this is the landing page of his newsletter. It's called the Saturday Solopreneurs, I already mentioned, and you can see some familiar faces: Danko, Ben Mayer, Amanda Goetz, Dan Locke, I think, and Dickie Bush, Sahil Bloom. So these are all people that are quite big in the LinkedIn niche, and they're obviously all used as social proof because they're active contributors or actively reading his newsletter. Now, that being said, at the end of every single email that he sends out, which is every Saturday, he's promoting his 4 different revenue streams. And the reason why this is so important is that he's actually breaking a lot of funnel rules here. Like, he's got too many CTAs. He's overwhelming people, right, with too many things. But because he's got the traffic, because he has such a big amount of newsletter subscribers who are subscribing for various reasons, he's able to do that, right? Now, he's got simple call to actions, right? First one is a newsletter sponsorship, right? Where he charges $2,500 for brands to display, they offer their business, whatever it is, in his newsletters. Then next up, he's also promoting Creator MBA, which is his newest product, his newest info product, a course. LinkedIn OS and Content OS are his other info products that he's also promoting at the end of his newsletter, right? So he's like literally saying, there are 4 ways I can help you, because his audience is so diverse. Some people are interested in LinkedIn, some people are interested in building a good content system, some people are interested in building a profitable business, and he's also got a lot of business owners who might benefit from the newsletter sponsorships. And this is how he's making those $9.3 or $8.3 million, like I said at the beginning. Power of low ticket. Now, how can you replicate this? Because the reason why he's able to make so much money from his low ticket info products is because he's got the volume, he's got the traffic, he's got the numbers. You won't be able to make a lot of money by selling a $79 product if you have an audience of, let's say, 500 or even 20,000 people on your social media, right? Like I said, the reason why he's able to sell Creator MBA, Creator OS, and LinkedIn OS and make so much money is because of the traffic. So what can you do? The answer is use a simple funnel. Get people into an email list. Still, you can copy paste what he's doing by getting people into your own email list and then getting people into potentially a VSL funnel and offering a high ticket transformational offer via a layered access system. You can still offer low ticket products, but you always charge people for access to you as an online coach or even as a content creator launching an info product, right? So the idea here is very simple. You have one core offer. Let's say you're a content agency owner and now you're teaching others how to build a content agency and get to 10K a month. Or maybe you're in the real estate niche and you are talking about short-term rentals, and your offer could be build a 15K passive income stream from short-term rentals, and you're targeting people who are investing into Airbnb properties. Now, the idea here would be that you can sell a $150 access to a workshop or webinar and then charge people for weekly access or monthly access to some sort of group coaching program where they pay you, let's say, $500 or $1,000 a month. And then if they want one-on-one access to you, more access to you, they pay more money for it. And in the end, maybe you can have a mastermind where the ticket price could be 5 to even 10K to gain access to a mastermind or maybe even a real life event, right? So that's the idea of the layered access system. You still replicate what Justin Welsh is doing by actively posting content using a clear content strategy and then getting people into your email list where you are constantly sending out story-based emails. You implement storytelling, you implement desire stacking. I made a video on this, which you can watch. You implement all of these systems and frameworks to get people into your layered access ecosystem, right? And if you want me to help you build a tailored, scalable system and funnel for your own info product business, whether you're an online coach or an educational content creator with an engaged audience, I've opened up one spot for March. And it doesn't matter which niche you're in. Ideally, you're a niche that can guarantee someone to go through a transformation. But I think no matter what, we can still make it work. One of my past clients was a sales coach, and he went from doing one-on-one calls where he was charging people like $150 to collecting $18,000 in cash by charging people $1,500 per month for a high-ticket transformational online offer, all while working less. Now, if you want to implement something similar into your own business, I have a done with you system. So we actually partner up and work together to make sure that you can get to those sweet 15 to 25K per month in additional recurring income for your own high-ticket online business. You can schedule a call with me by clicking the link in the description below, or just DM me the word offer on Instagram, and we can see what we can do to fix your current funnel. Now, that being said, that was pretty much it. And if you have any questions, of course, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.